Welcome back to Orange Nation. Artist of the day, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. I hate myself for loving you, Steve. And I was just thinking, there's a whole during the commercial breaks, we've been trying to find the time and temperature number to see if there's one that still works. There's a whole generation of kids, even Buddy Boeheim, that just have no concept of how dumb our lives were back then.
Right.
Like, we had a phone number you called to find out what the temperature was and what time it was.
It was more so the temperature, not necessarily the time, because we did have clocks back then.
But it was such a different. Now you can see it's gonna rain for the next hour and 12 minutes.
Right.
Back then, you called a number and a recording told you.
Right, and it's right there in your pocket. It's right there in your cell phone. You can get all that information.
Spoiled kids.
All right, we are pleased to be joined now by Buddy Boeheim. Buddy, ignore us. We're just talking about how old we are. It's good to talk to you. How are things?
Good talking to you guys, too, but things are going well. Just got back from Vegas and just, focusing on what's next and looking forward to TBT coming up. And, it's always a good time of the summer.
All right. Well, since you brought up what's next, I was going to work my way into that, but I guess we'll start there. So, where do things stand right now? With the Pistons, with other teams. I mean, what you can sign with anybody right now. What are you looking at? What is next for you?
Yeah, just continuing to see what's happening. Just talking to my agent, staying patient, and if anything, get ready to head back to Detroit, maybe do training camp again or something of that nature, and just continue to try to work my way back up. And but other teams have been reaching out, interested in training camps as well. So just going from there, and just staying patient really, and seeing what happens.
Can you take us through your experience out there in Vegas? Because I would imagine it was a difficult spot to be in, right? They renounce your rights, but yet you're still on the team, and you're finishing out summer league out there. And you made the most of your time. I mean, you didn't get a ton of time, but, you got out there and you did your thing, 23 points in 22 minutes. And, how did you stay, I guess, mentally focused on the task at hand, kind of knowing what was going on behind the scenes, but then having to go out there and still perform on the court?
Yeah, I think just having a year of experience honestly helped a lot. So I think I felt more than prepared no matter what was going on in my situation. So I was ready to play more than anything, and then just doing what I do, just going out there and making shots and showing that I can shoot at a high level in this league. And just kind of put a chip on my shoulder and just kind of fired me up if anything. But just enjoying the process, also realizing that it is, NBA Summer League. It's an amazing opportunity, and you get to play with some great players.
Can you share with us at all what was said to you by the organization? Obviously, Troy Weaver out there, and he's got some strong ties to Syracuse. What did they tell you about the decision and kind of where things go from here from their perspective?
Yeah, I mean, I think they definitely still, are big on me and want to keep me around at least and have me for training camp and go from there. But I mean, it's been a great relationship since day one, and my agent obviously represents Isaiah Stewart too, so he's been, they have a good relationship with Troy as well. So just, it's all been good, and just, continuing to work, and it's not, the end of it all, and just continuing to grow. But I think there's still a good relationship there, and just going forward, just continuing to stay patient, and I think there's still a lot of belief there.
Yeah, it's certainly a great attitude to have. All right, let's circle back to why you're coming home and a chance to put on this Boeheim Youth Basketball Camp at OCC in early August. Tell us about it, how this whole thing came together.
Yeah, me and Jimmy kind of been planning it for a while. Our good friend and one of in Rock Nation, Jack Overdykes, kind of helped set the whole thing up and make it a really easy process for us. And I mean, we grew up going to Syracuse camp, and it's just kind of a good feel. There's so many kids in the area that love basketball, obviously love Syracuse basketball, and it was just an easy thing to set up, and it's already got about over 100 kids signed up, and it's going to be a really fun couple days, and have coach come in and talk to the kids, and we're all really excited, and it was kind of a no-brainer for us.
All right, just so to give the details to everybody, the camp runs August 8th through the 10th, 3-day camp over at OCC. Ages 6 to 10 will be working out from 9 a.m. to noon. Ages 11 to 16 from 1 to 4 o'clock. And, I would imagine, especially, because you guys are local products, and we've gotten to know you over the years playing at JD and then playing at SU. It really seems like giving back to this community and getting the kids involved is very important to you. Can you, I guess, speak to that a little bit, that, you were once them and now to be able to give back in this way? What does that mean to you?
Yeah, it means a lot. I mean, like you said, I always grew up, I looked up to the Syracuse players like they were my NBA players for me. So just being able to do this and have that same impact on kids in the area is just, I think it's the best part about it all, the whole experience. And I think just giving back to the community as well. Every summer I try to go to a couple camps, whether it be JD or local trainers, whatever, Eric, and just interact with the kids, because you see how much, they look up to me and Jimmy and guys that played at Syracuse, and it's just, there's nothing better. So it was a no-brainer for us, and really excited to be around the kids and have that impact.
How's it been with your dad being retired? And, you weren't here when it all went down, but, what's it been like for you? Are you seeing more of him? Is he bugging you a lot? What's it like with your dad being retired?
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of him for sure. He's just kind of been in a chiller mode, and it's really nice to see how relaxed he's been. And obviously getting the lake house recently, we'll just go up there and he'll fish off the dock, or he's starting to learn how to drive the boat. We're all figuring that out. Jet skis. He probably won't get on a jet ski, but that'd be a sight to see. But maybe by the end of summer we'll get him on it. But it's just been a lot of fun, and he's been golfing, and just he's itching to do something and be around the game still. But I think overall he's at peace with it. And it's just it's been great for our family.
Yeah, I mean, we've noticed that too as well, buddy. We've had him on the show a couple of times, and he does seem a lot more relaxed. Like, you use the phrase "at peace with it," and we've gotten that sense as well. I mean, obviously you're around him much more than we are, but even the few times we've talked to him, he seems happy right now. You would agree with that, yes?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. He's not coming home from a bad day of practice, and whatever was the case, but he's not amped up as much, and recruiting, getting up at 5 a.m. to go recruit at Peach Jam, and doing all this traveling. So it's just nice to see he's relaxed and just having a lot of fun with us. And he loves when we have friends up to the lake and just having good nights up there. And he just loves being around everyone, and it's really fun to see. He's not thinking about this or that or having to make a phone call, and it's been great.
Have you had a chance to look back, like, on his career now that he's retired and just everything he's done, and now that he's home, that you're like, wow, I can't believe this guy did that for this long?
Yeah, I mean, I can see that how he did it, because he's just wired like that, and he still wants to keep going every day. He wants to do something, even now, if it's golf, if it's fishing. He just wants to keep going, and he's nonstop still, and he's doing his Pilates. He's watching us work out and rebounding, but I mean, he's just one of a kind. There's no one like him, and I mean, we went out to Vegas, and just the love and support he gets, and guys coming up, former NBA guys coming up to him, and just everyone, in the Pistons organization, and just wanting me to tell him congrats, and the love and respect is, it's second to none, and he's done just about everything you can in the game.
Maybe you can put in a good word for me. We've had him on a couple times since he's retired. I asked him if he wanted to go golfing with me or go to Florida on a trip with me, and he said he'd rather do anything but hang out with me. So if you could maybe put in a good word for me. Paulie wants to go golf. Maybe you should do that.
Paulie just wants a friend.
He'll knock off about 10 strokes on your game, because anything 10 feet and in is good for him.
Oh, so. Nice. I would love to play with him. I'd love to play with him.
I shoot much better with him.
Yeah, absolutely. When you look at Syracuse basketball now, and he's been able to hand the keys over to a former player and a colleague and somebody that he trusts in Adrian Autry. And I don't know how much you've been following this offseason, but they've done a lot of really good things in this offseason. What are your thoughts on where SU basketball is right now and as it goes into the future here?
Yeah, I think it's in a great place. I mean, you got a hungry coaching staff. Red's, he's more than ready for this, and seeing him in Vegas
We lost him.
I think we lost Buddy. Let's give him one more try here. No, is he gone? Yep, he's gone. Okay. All right, so that basketball camp, by the way, we were wrapping up anyway.
What about if I ask Coach if he wants to go out on a jet ski with me?
Yeah, that's a hard no. That's
and like I'm driving, he's got his arm around my waist, and we're riding. Come on, he's got to do something with me.
Does he? I don't think he has to.
I've been around him for 23 years.
You think he misses you? You think he misses you, Paul?
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I give it a year or two.
Yeah. Let him miss you.
Yeah.
And then maybe you could do something else. All right, I think Buddy's back with us here.
Him and I on a jet ski together would be electric.
Yeah, it would be. It would be. Let him miss you for a little while and then revisit this. So, Buddy, we lost you there. You were talking about the fact that the program's in good hands.
Yeah, no, it's exciting, and this is as exciting I've been for a season as a fan, just seeing this young group, seeing Red take over, and I think we're all itching to watch this year, and obviously can't wait to watch some of these young guys and see how much they grow and going into next year.
All right, just final thought here, Buddy, as we wrap things up, just circle it back to this camp. What else do you need our listeners to know about this? Where can they go? So the website I've got pulled up is nextgencamps.com. Is that the best place to register? Anything else you want to let our listeners know about?
Yeah, Next Gen, and then also me and Jimmy have Instagram posts up and Twitter with the link on it, so you can go there and register, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Hoping to have a lot of energy, have some special guests, hopefully get a couple of Cuse guys and maybe some former guys also to come help out, and it's definitely going to be worth it. A lot of fun games and prizes, and most importantly, just have a fun time playing basketball for a couple days, and be a lot of good memories, and hopefully this is the first of many Boeheim brother camps.
Any chance you'll be shooting another Beacon Skiff commercial while you're in town? That might have been my favorite commercial of all time.
Oh, yeah, that was one of my favorite things ever, too, probably with the whole process, and hopefully sometime in the future we'll have to shoot it again, and have to work there a couple days. Yeah,
got to run that one back. Listen, buddy, you're a class act. Thanks so much for coming on. Continued success and best of luck as you look at your next step, and good luck with the camp this summer.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Always good talking to you guys.
All right, there he is, Buddy Boeheim. Again, that camp, August 8th, 9th, and 10th at OCC, ages 6 through 10. We'll work out from 9 a.m. to noon, ages 11 through 16 from 1 to 4 o'clock. Buddy and Jimmy running the camp. Coach Boeheim will be a guest speaker.
There's another one we should be a great Jordan, too.
Yeah.
But the upper kids, Jordan at those camps.
You think he could pass for 16?
Yeah. Yeah, he could.
Again, you can register at nextgencamps.com. It's the Boeheim Youth Basketball Camp. We appreciate Buddy coming on and telling us all about it. Phone line's now open the rest of the way, 315-437-7644. We're back after this on ESPN Radio.